Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and I'm coming to you today with a puzzle called Riptides, which is another puzzle from Shing Gaming. It was sent through in the same email. Really appreciate the submissions. Thank you for sending them through. I will say to people who are sending through submissions, though, I really do prefer getting a single puzzle per email. But just saying, it's a preference. I would prefer to get puzzles than no puzzles, though. What's going on the channel at the moment? Stuff. I'm doing puzzles. That's basically it. Let's just stick to that, shall we? Let's have a look at Riptides by Shing Gaming. I'm not sure if there was probably said in here in the description how difficult the puzzle was, but I don't remember reading that. So, yeah, I set this one up last night and I'm looking at it today. So I don't really remember. So let's just have a look and you'll be able to tell by the video length. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have green German whisper lines, and on the green German whisper lines, adjacent digits must have a difference of at least 5. We have some very short thermos in the grid, and what they basically mean is the digit that is not the bulb must be higher than the bulb. So basically digits along thermos must increase from the bulb to the tip. So this will be higher than this. This will be higher than this. This will be higher than this. And cells separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. So one will be double the other. Cells separated by a white dot must be consecutive. That's all we've got. Not all dots are given. So yeah, that's what we got. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer because I set this one up last night. Let's give this a shot. So the thermos aren't going to give me much information here. Where I want to start is basically X marks the spot, I think, because on a German whisper line, and I seem to be saying this almost every video at the moment, you can never put a 5 on a whisper line. Okay. And what it matters here is the next thing, which is because you can never put a 5 on a whisper line, the digits will always be under 5 or above 5 within the range of Sudoku digits 1 to 9. And if it's lower than 5, you can't go down from there without leaving the range of Sudoku digits because of the 5 difference. You must go up, and because of the 5 difference, you have to leapfrog the 5. And if you start high, you can't go up, you'll leave the range of Sudoku digits, you have to go down. And the reason you can never put 5 is because if you go 5 either direction, you will leave the range of Sudoku digits. So this digit is going to be either, it's going to be low, I think, but what we're going to end up with here is these all have to be the same because the alternating digits have to be, yes, have to all be the same because these are all adjacent and there's the alternating polarity. And if these were low, these would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and these would all have to be under 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are high. These are all 6, 7, 8, 9. One of these has to be 6. So this is the 1, and these are 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, we get that. But that means we know the polarity along these lines. These are all low, and then these are all low. So those are all low digits. These are all high digits. But these are low. So this is 2, 3, or 4, because it can't be a 1 because there's something lower. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 2, 3. Oh, these are also 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So these are the low digits. And it'll be the same here. These have to be low because this is 2, 3, 4, and this has to be 1, 2, 3, and one of those has to be the 1. One of those has to be the 4. One of those has to be the 4. And they're on a whisper line, so this has to be a 9. One of those has to be a 4 on a whisper line. This has to be a 9. This is low, so it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Can't be a 4 because that both of the only thing 5 away from 4, and the reason this was a 9 is because the only thing 5 away from 4 within the range of Sudoku digits is 9. If this was a 4, both of those would have to be a 9, but that can't be a 9 for multiple reasons, so that's not a 4. This is 6, 7, or 8, and it can't be 6. It can't be 9 because it sees 9s, but it can't be 6 because if it was 6, both of those would have to be 1. This is the same. This is 7 or 8. So these Can't be 4, so they're 1, 2, and 3. And this is 1, 2, and 3. The 5 has to be in one of those two, I think. Because if I put the 5 here in one of those, I'd have to put a 1, 2, 3, or 4 lower than it. So the 5 is in one of those two. Is it the same up here? Yeah, the 5 has to be in one of those two. So these are high, and these are high. And these are from 6, 7, 8, and these are from 6, 7, 8. This is weird, which means these can only be from 5, 6, or 7. And these can only be from 5, 6, or 7. I'm getting it down to triples, which is... I still don't have triples in this box, which is weird. Now, these are 4 of 5, 6, 7... Well, yeah, these are 3 of 5, 6, 7, 8. So if these were high, I would have 1, 2, 3 4 high digits, and those would have to be 5. These have to be low. So this is a high digit. This can't be a 5 because the 5s are in here, and this can't jump to low, so this also has to be a high digit. And that's going to fill out the high digits. 5, so one of those is high, then, and those make the 4 highs. So these are both low. Filling out the low digits, one of these has to be 4 because I need the 4 in the box. So these are from 1, 2, and 3. 4 is now in one of those, but it can't be there because both of those would have to be 9. And the reason 4 is in one of those, by the way, is I can't put 4 in any of those because 4 is in one of those two, and I can't put 4 in any of those because 4 is in one of those two. So 4 in column 2 has to be in one of those 3. Can I do the same up here? I guess I possibly could, because I've got a high digit in here, one of these is 5. So there's 2 high digits here and a high digit here. So if both of those were high, I'd end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high digits, and that's not going to work. So these are both low, and which means this is high. This can't be 5, so it's also high. But this is a high digit on a black dot. So it can't be 7 or 9. This is 6 or 8, and this is... Wait, no, this isn't high because that's... I got that very, very wrong. Because this isn't a white dot like it is down here. This is a black dot. This is a blue dot, because on a blue dot, one dot must always be low. And there's a couple of different ways of thinking about this. The way I try and think about it is one dot must always be low and one must be even, because you're always doubling. 1, 2. So the double of 1 is 2, which is even. So low, even. 2, 4, low, even. Now, in that case, they're both low, but same with 1, 2. Then you get 3, 6, low, even. 4, 8, low, even. And then the next one is 5, 10, which is mid-even, but 10 isn't a valid Sudoku digit. So you'll always have a low digit and you'll always have an even digit on a black dot. And this is high, so this has to be low. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all 1, 2, 3, 4. This can't be a 6 because those would have to both be 1. This is the 8, this is the 4, and there's no 4 here. That takes 4 out of those, which means 4 is in one of those, which would have done the same elimination here. This is 1, 2, 3, so this has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it can't be 4. So this is 1, 2, 3. I type the 4, and there's all the 1, 2, 3s, but this is now a 1, 2, 3 triple. That's the 4. This is not the 4. Where is 4 in this row? It's over here somewhere. This is very cool. If this is a 7, this becomes 1, 2. There's probably something there, but I'm not seeing it yet. This can't be a 3, because this has a maximum of 3. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on in this puzzle. These are consecutive. Hang on, these are high digits that are consecutive, but they can't contain an 8. So they can't be, they could be 6, 7. They can't be 7, 8, and they can't be 8, 9. This is 6, 7. And if this was 6, both of those would be 1. This is 7. This is 6. These are no longer have 3 because they're too close to 7. This is a 1, 2 pair. So this is a 3, 4 pair, which means there's no 3 in any of those, which means nothing for that. That could still be either. But whereas this 6 takes 6 out of those. So this is a 5, 7 pair, which means that is 8. So that was resolvable, which is not the way I was looking at it. That means the 5, 7 pair means there's no 7 in those. This is 6 and 8. I'm wondering if there's something about these having to be different or I run out of digits, but I'm not sure yet. Still twitching on that. Got to put a 9 in one of those. Not seeing a problem there either. They're 2, 3, 5, and 9. Can I put a low on this? I could if I put a 5 with it. So this could be 4, 5, but I can't put a 1, a 2. I can't even put a 3 on this. Because if I put a 3 on this, it'd need to go with a 4, and I'd end up with way too many low digits. So 3 in this box is in one of those. Well, that's important. 3 is in one of those, because I can't put 3 here, because this would become 3, 4, because I can't do 3, 2. And then these would be 2, 1, and that would have no fill. So I just have too many low digits is the other way to look at it. So this can't have 3 on it. So I can't put 3 in here, and I can't put 3 in here, because I've already got a 1, 2, 3 triple. So one of those is a 3, and there's no 3 in those. It's a little win. This can't be a 1, so that can't be a 6. That can't be a 1, so that can't be a 6. 6 is in one of those two. These are 5, 6. So 7 is down here somewhere. Because they're 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, I'm not sure. This has to be the other low digit, doesn't it? No, I could still put 4 on here. Well, I could put 4, 5. This could be 4, 5 down here. I just couldn't put 3 on this. Because I can't put 2 low digits on here, but I can put 1. 4, 5 would make this 2, 3. This would be 4, 5. That would all looks okay. Right, there's 3 low digits here, so these can't be low. Those are high. And this is low. And this can't be 1. So this is 2, 3, or 4. And it can't be 4 because both of those would have to be 9. So I've now got a 1, 2, 3, 4 triple. Well, I've got all the low digits. So I already knew these couldn't be low. So that was not clever. But these are high. And they can't be 6 because that can't be 1. So these are 7, 8, 9. But that's not floating my boat. This can't be an 8, so this can't be a 7. So where is 8 in this box? That's a 5, 6, 7 triple. That's an 8. So there's no 8 in here. This is a 7, 9 pair, which means one of them has to be a 7, so that becomes a 2. There is no 2 in here anymore. This is a 4, 5 pair. There's no 5 here. This is a 2, 3 pair. And if that's a 2, 3 pair, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These, whoops, not 6 and 9, 5 and 9. If this is a 9, this is an 8. If this is a 5, it can't be a 6, so this is a 4. This is a 4 or an 8. 1, 2, 3. But that means 3 has to be up here. So 3 is on here and 3 can't go with 1. This is 3, 2. This is a 1. This is really cool. The 3, 2 looks down, making this 1 and this 2. I could have used the 1 looking down as well. This is very cool. I love how this is just giving me discovery after discovery. So this can't be 1, 2. It can be 3. It can't be 4, 5. It can be 6. It can't be 7, 8, or 9. So this is only 3 or 6. It's not doing much, is it? There's no 7 there. So this is now a 5, 6 pair. This becomes the 7. Which means 7. Oh, this 7, 9 pair looks down. That's not the 7. This is the 7. Which I may as well colour as high. So this is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, and 9. There's no 9 there. There's no 9 there because of the 7, 9 pair. So this is the 9. Let's high it. The 5, 6 pair means that that's not the 6. That's actually a 3, which is low. The 3 looks down, making this 4 and this 3. There's just the right clues in just the right position. This now has to be high because it sees 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be 6 because both of those would have to be 1. So it's 7, 8, 9, but it's high. And now both of these are low. And now I've got all the lows in the column. This can't be a 5 or a low, so it's high. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't see which one it's not. This can't be 5 or low, so it's high. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. And it can't be 6 because the 5, 6 pair. That, however, could still be a 5. I think. This can't be a 9. There's a 7, 8 pair here. So 1, this is a 2 or a 3. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 2 or a 3, which makes it low, but it gives me a 1, 2, 3 triple. One of those is a 1. But this is now 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are either 5 or high, and they can't be 7 or 8. So 5, 6, 9, which gives me a 5, 6, 9 triple. There's no 9 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has to be a 7, doesn't it? There's no 7 there. Yeah, 7, 7. 7 is in one of those. It's not there because of that, and it's not there because that's consecutive. That's a 7. This is brilliantly put together. Now 7 in this box is in one of those two. It was always in the corners, and it's in one of those. So I can't put 7 in any of those. So 7 is in one of those 3. Sure. There's little things I'm missing. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9, and it can't be 7 or 9. So this is 6 or 8, which we know is high. This is also high. Is the 6, 8 doing anything? Well, I know 8 is in one of those 3. But it's not. This 2 is taking 2 out of both of those. That's been there for ages. This is 1, this is 3, this is 2, which means there's no 2 or 1 there. This is 3, so this is 2, this is 1. That's what I've been missing. There's no 2 down here. This 3 here has made this 2 and this 3. This 3 has taken 3 out of there. So there is a 1 in one of those because they're the 4 low digits. And so these are 1, 2, and 4. This 2 has made this 1 and this 2. The 1 looks across taking 1 out of there. So out of these lows, this is a 2, 3, 4 triple. So that's a 1. This can't be a 2 because that would have to be a 1 and that's a thermo. So that's the 4. This is the 3. This is the 2. The 3 in the corner has been made live thing. Considering I have been told not to make a big deal out of that, the fact that that's now a default thing, there's nothing I can do about it, but oh well. There's no 4 in those, so this is now a 1, 2. So this could be 7, 8, or 9. I have been asked politely to not make a big deal of things that are other channels' big moments, but the tools are developed for the big channels. That's just the way it works. This is not a 9 because of the 9 here. So now I've got a 7, 8 pair in this column. So what is this? Can't have a 7 on it. If it was 8, 9, this would be 6, 7. Could this be 9, 8? No, this can't be 8, 9 because the 9 would go there. This would be an 8 and that would break the 7, 8 pair. So this can't have a 9 on it at all. So the 9 is in one of those two, but this can't be 8, 9. It can't be 7, 8. It can't be 6, 7. 5, 6. Oh, it can't be 2 high digits because I've got 3 high digits in the row. That's a smarter way of looking at it. One of these actually has to be a 3 because of the 3s looking into the box. Actually, this triple is 4, 5, 6. No, that's not it either. Um, Six is absolutely up here. I feel it must be this. So it can't be 1, 2. It can't be 2, 3. It could be 3, 4. It could be 4, 5 in either order. It could be 5, 6 again in either order. And I think that's what I've got. This can't be a 6 because that's not a 1. That's not the 6. This is the 6 in this box. So where is 6 up here? 6, 6. This is now a 6. And this is a 5 or a 9. That is high. So these are 3, 4, and 5. But I can't... Oh, this 3 means I can't put 3 here. And this is a 4, 5 pair. So this becomes the 3, which is low. And this is not the 3. So this is 5, 6, or 8. And it's not 6. So this is 5 or 8. So where is 7 in this column? It has to be in one of those 3. So that's the 7, which I could have got from the 8, 9 pair. That's fine. So this is 9 and this is 7. The 9 looks across making this 8 and this 9. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. These are 4, 5, 9. There's no 9 there. If this was 4, 5, that would have no fill. So this is either 4, 5 or 8, 9. And if it's 4, 5, what is that? It's nothing. So this is 8 and 9, both of which are high. So this becomes the 5 and this becomes the 4, making that the low digit. The 5 here makes this 6, which is high, and this 5. All of my, because I've redone the palette, so that for me it goes red, orange, yellow, green, some blues and all of that. A couple of greens, a couple of blues. All of my new, number pad memory for where the different colors are is completely wrong. So this is now 4, which is that. This is 5. The 5 here makes this 9, which is, nope, it's that, which makes this 5, which makes this 6, which is 3 on my new numeric keypad setup. And I did that wrong. I need to then delete the color and remove the 6. It'll be something I should practice, not on channel. So this is 3, 4, or 5. Because I've got 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 3, 4, or 5. There's no 6 in those. So this is a 4, 5 pair. So what is this? 1, 6, and 8. There's no 6 there. There's no 8 there. Whisper lines? Yeah, there's a 3 here. So this is the 8. I've done this how many times recently? Please don't respond with answers because it'll be depressing to me. The 7 here looks down, making this 5. So this becomes the 7. The 7. So the 7 has the 8 above it. The 5 has the 6 above it. But this is now high. So the 8 now has to go in here. So this becomes the 8. So this becomes the 6, which makes this the 1 and this the 8. The 8 is high. The 1 is low. The 6 looks up, making this 5 and this 6. The 6 is high. This 5 made this 9, which is high, taking 9 out of there. And this is a 4, 5 pair. So what is this? Well, the 7, yeah, there's no 7 here. This is now a 9 because it's all that's missing from the row. So this is 4, 5, or 6, and it's not a 6 because of that. That is a 4, 5 pair, making that a 3, which is low. The 3 makes that, or I should have colored these ages ago, but didn't. The 3 makes this 2, which makes this 1, which makes this 2, which makes this 3. The 3 means this is not a 3, it's a 4 or a 5, but this is a 6. And the consecutive with 6 being high, by the way, consecutive with 6 is 5, which means this is a 4, which is low, which means this is a 5 and this is a 4, which is low. And the 4 looks over, making this 5. This is going to be a low digit, which is a 4, and that is Riptides by Shing Gaming. That was a lot of fun. I'm getting a lot of really good puzzles at the moment, which are really good lunch break puzzles, which is a great concept because I'm on my lunch break. I had a sandwich and did a puzzle, and now I've got to get back to work. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that one. I'm getting a lot of German whisper puzzles at the moment. It's not a bad thing. People seem to be enjoying setting German whispers at the moment, which is cool. They're a fun constraint. Yeah, great. Other stuff is good too, but while I'm getting them, I'm going to do them. I think that tomorrow's is also a German whisper puzzle. Look forward to it. You've had some practice, so I don't know how hard it is. We'll find out together. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the puzzles, and as always, good luck with your solving.